We have a meeting in this base, close to the front line, with a group of foreign volunteers. They have left everything to join the YPG and come and fight the Islamic State group here, in northeastern Syria. We came to ask them why.
Le combat contre les djihadistes, tout ce que nous...
The fight against the jihadists, the terrorist attacks in France especially, and the fact that in France we can't do much about them, it's the government that massively steps up security. And I found it sad to leave the courage of the Kurds, the Kurdish fighters, to see them shed their own blood for a fight that is also our own. So when I saw that we had the opportunity as French citizens to come here whilst respecting French laws, I thought, why not? We're holding this position, and the group that we've joined here is sent out regularly on operations, either to clear out villages that have been abandoned nearby, or to recover enemy prisoners when they're in occupied positions. Those who think that it's just adrenaline and adventure are soon disappointed, because we do spend a lot of time waiting to be deployed, moving around. We spend a proportionately small amount of time in serious military operations. Others have been deployed in Raqqa, others have done different operations. We have been deployed in a lot of places, but not yet in a concrete operation. The Kurds train us to fight, allow us to handle all their weapons, small, medium and large caliber. So it's here that I learned how to fight. I've always been sensitive to the Kurdish cause of the Kurds as a people, but I'm not particularly a communist nor a revolutionary. And I said so as soon as I arrived at the YPG. But they fight beyond the purely partisan aspect. They fight for an ideology that's very important in the Middle East, that of the recognition of human rights, the rights of women. Women have a very important place in this conflict, in this war and even in the party. So, if it were a question of taking part in a conflict against government forces, which is forbidden to me as a French citizen, I would refuse. But the Kurds are quite kind and often very kind to us, and don't force us into anything. I plan to continue afterwards, return to France and continue my career.
Je compte continuer après, rentrer en France et continuer ma carrière.
I heard that they were fighting for their survival and to entrench that ideology that they believe in, and I just figured as a proper leftist, it's my duty to come out here and help them do that. They're perfectly fine with me joining the YPG or a number of different foreign military forces as long as I don't attack the United States or engage in hostilities against their allies. So for me in particular, it's fine, but I need to look out for who I'm fighting at any particular moment. Fighting against ISIS is obviously okay. When we were going to one of our positions not too far from here, our transports were actually ambushed by Daesh, and I think around 25 Havals were killed in the fighting. My transport actually got shot at, and that was pretty close because we had a lot of explosives. I actually have not been a part of my nation's military or any other military organization, so this has kind of been a bit of a learning experience for me, learning how to do military tactics, movements, how to shoot different weapons. I love it out here. There's definitely been hardships. There's a lot of comforts that we take for granted in Western society that are not available out here. But as a whole, I feel like I've been able to shoulder like a lot of that hardship very well, just because I've been out here with my comrades and we're all fighting for pretty much the same cause, and we're living in this like new revolutionary society, which is very exciting.
Over the course of this war, several hundred young Westerners have joined the ranks of the YPG. Some for political reasons, others because they wanted to fight the Islamic State group. In any case, one question remains: how will they be treated when they return with combat experience and military training?